Both Holy Cross and Waterbury Career Academy Spartans have split the season series 1-1. On January 16th, Holy Cross won a nail-biter 65-59, and on February 6th, Waterbury Career Academy won by 6 over Holy Cross, 66-60. That was a game that Marquand Watson got his 1,000th rebound against Holy Cross. And since Waterbury Career Academy lost to Sacred Heart, the Spartans have won 6 straight games, including wins over Crosby and Holy Cross. And Crosby just defeated Naugatuck in Game 2 of this first-round NVL tournament, 90-74. And you're going to see the likes of Crosby going against the Torrington Red Raiders in the semis. But the second semis itself is still open slots, and it'll be the winners of the Ansonia and Sacred Heart game and this game, the Crusaders and the Spartans. And speaking of Holy Cross, they, at the same clip, in their last 6 weeks have played only 500 basketball, going 7-7. And with this being the only true city game in the first round of the NVL tournament, won't this be fun? Live from the Ridge O'Brien Gymnasium, DET Sports Media Production brings you high school boys basketball. And we will have the starters for both sides. First, the Waterbury Career Academy Spartans. There'll be Rafael Prado, Jonathan Edwards, Kahil Simon, number 3, Langston Racine, and number 22, Marquand Watson. And for Holy Cross, it will be Akili Evans, Gailey Etienne, Jack Green, Kyle Lombardi, and Kyle Moser. Now both coaches for the Spartan side, Ronan O'Leary, and for the Holy Cross Crusaders, Ryan Olson. Very well respected on both fronts, both from the NVL and from the state itself. And this is a Career Academy team that at one time had 2 players from Kennedy, had Jay Turner and Matt Torres. Also had Bynum, who's playing at Bristol. Don't know if it's Eastern or Central, but regardless, he's at Bristol. Can imagine the talent that this Spartans team could have and had if everybody kind of stayed. But have it as it may, people go and do off and do different things. And Ron O'Leary has this team where basically he wants them right now, because when you look at it, they are in the state tournament play right now. They are in 13th place in Division II with a 12-8 record. Ahead of them, Crosby, 12-7. But this career team will, at the very most, have an opportunity to make a run, as any team does in states. It's just a matter of, can you be off at the right time? And they're playing as hot as anybody in the NVL. 6 straight wins. And they're trying to continue that against the Holy Cross Crusaders. The rubber match right here between the Waterbury Career Academy Spartans and the Holy Cross Crusaders. Being able to win the season series and be able to advance themselves to the semis and play the winner of Sacred Heart and Ansonia. Again, on the floor, Career Academy will have Watson, Racine, Simone, Edwards, and Prado. And for Holy Cross will be Evans, Etienne, Green, Lombardi, and Moser. Watson and Green will be jumping. Career Academy in their black jerseys, Holy Cross in their white. Whistles have been blown. Refs are ready, teams are ready, let's do it. Starting off will be Holy Cross. They'll have the ball. Etienne has it for Holy Cross. He's going to bring it up wearing number 3. A former Sacred Heart player has now played for Holy Cross for a couple years and has really improved himself each and every year. And a steal by, an almost steal by the Spartans. Will be back over to Holy Cross. And that was Racine sticking out his left arm, kind of seeing the pass before it was fully made. Now, a player to watch for both sides. Holy Cross, Akili Evans, 13 points per game, 21st in the NVL. As well as for career, the Spartans. You're going to have Watson, and as I say that, Watson with the steal. Watson goes to the right side. He's going to make a move. Right hand, good. And it's fitting that the Spartans strike first with Marquand Watson. They lead 2-0 over Holy Cross. 7:22 remaining here in the first quarter. Swinging around Lombardi from the right wing. Lombardi going to drop back a tad. Has Moser in the paint. Gives it back to Etienne at the top. Swinging back around to Akili Evans on the left wing. With Akili Evans on the left, Lombardi on the right. Etienne gives it back to Akili. Back to Etienne again. Now Keeley. 3 from the left corner. No good. A little bit hard on the rebound. is Simone. Simone gives it back. Prado swings it back. Wide open three from Edwards. Bang! Jonathan Edwards with the three. 5-0 run Career Academy has over Holy Cross. 6:45 remaining here in the first quarter. Jack Green swinging back around to Keely Evans again. Fakes out one. Ronald Leary wants to travel, doesn't get it. Kicks it back out to Moser. Three. Bang from the left corner. And Moser will do that. He can shoot the three. Cuts the deficit down to 2. 5-3, 6:28 remaining here in the first quarter. Racine bringing it past half court. Now he does. Trying to get past 3/4 of the court. Give and go to Edwards. Edwards on the right side. Makes a move. Dribble. Left hand. A little bit hard. Moser on the rebound. Moser looks fine. Etienne on the left side. Etienne slowly going to bring it up, and he does. Edwards stretching his arms as well as Simone. Etienne to Jack Green. Same spot as before from Moser. This time can't complete, but Moser on the rebound. And the foul will be, we're waiting on the call, and it's going to be on Edwards. That's his first, team's first. Well, in the previous game, won by Crosby over Naugatuck, 90-74. The number 7 seed defeated the number 2 seed. Moser blocked by Edwards. Moser gets his own rebound. Holy Cross keeps the possession. But yes, the upset by Crosby over Naugatuck. The number 7 seed defeating the number 2 seed. Three from Lombardi, long three, bang! 6-5, Holy Cross gets their first lead of the day over Career. 5:42 remaining here in the first quarter. Racine swings it back out to Edwards. Has Prado, but then there's Jack Green. First turnover by Career Academy. And Etienne gets the ball behind, slowly going to bring it up past 3/4 of the court. Etienne at the top of the key. Has Lombardi, who just made a three. Both Lombardi and Moser to the scoring for Holy Cross. For Career, you have Watson and Edwards. Jack Green in the corner. Lombardi fakes it back out to Green. He waits, finds Etienne. Etienne swings it back out to Keely Evans. Keely Evans into the corner, loses the handle. Second turnover for Holy Cross. Marquand Watson is going to take it himself. Can't finish, rebounded by Lombardi. Lombardi makes a move past Watson. Lombardi floats it back out to Evans, vertical pass. Give and go to Lombardi. He can't finish. Off the hands of Lombardi, back over to Career Academy. 4:58 remaining here in this first quarter. A 6-5 Holy Cross lead. They're up by 1. They were down 5-0, and then 2 threes by Lombardi and Moser had made now a 6-5 contest. Racine on the right side wearing number 3. Career Academy going right to left, wearing the black jerseys. Holy Cross in the white. They're going left to right. Racine in the middle, swings it back to look to be Edwards. Now back to Watson. Watson in the left corner. Jack Green takes it away. Second turnover for Career Academy. Green switches out, makes a move, right hand, good. First 2 points for Green, 8-5. 4:22 remaining here in the first quarter. Racine swings it back out to Edwards. Making horizontal passes. Edwards dropping back, dribbles back out to Racine. Racine gets past half court. Prado with the pick. Give and go. Simone, three. No good. And it looks like Keely Evans is going to get called with a foul quick. And that's going to be a block in the back on Evans. And one thing to watch, Evans can from time to time let his emotions get the best of him. If he stays even-keeled, he can be a huge part for Holy Cross. If not, it will affect his shooting. Edwards inbounding. Edwards looking, has Racine. Racine dribbling with the right hand. Will bounce pass over to Simone. Simone gives it to Watson on the right corner. Career going right to left. Watson trying to get by Jack Green. Jack Green sticking close. Loses the handle is Watson, but it will stay with Career Academy. 3:56 remaining here in this first quarter. Holy Cross with the lead over the Spartans, 8-5. And Edwards being taken out of the game. Lawrence Lazaro into the game. Racine, top of the key, has Lazaro. Lazaro switches back out from the left wing to back to the top, has Racine on the right wing. Sticking close is Lombardi, back out with Simone. Simone looks, Simone also finds Langston Racine, top of the key, three. A little bit hard, Moser on the rebound. Now back to Holy Cross. Holy Cross going left to right in the white jerseys. Etienne, three from the top of the key. Just short, hit the outside part of the rim. Etienne gets his own rebound, finds Keely Evans, and that's effort points from Etienne to Keely Evans. And Etienne will do that, increases the lead to 5 for Holy Cross as they lead over the Spartans. 3:12 remaining here in the first quarter. Langston Racine trying to swat it out is Etienne. He can't. 3 from Lazaro. A little bit of slipped on that 3. Misses it. Holy Cross back on the possession. And Career Academy not getting off to their best start. They're down by 5. Jack Green, but with the defense of Holy Cross. 3 from Evans. Airballs it right to the hands of Watson. And this can be dangerous when Watson has the ball. Watson behind is Simone. Simone guarded by Jack Green. Swings it back out to Watson from the right wing. Now Langston Racine from the left wing. Lazardo to Prado. Prado makes a move. Guarding is Evans. Long pass just staying before he stepped on half court is Langston Racine. Racine in the middle of the court has Lazaro on the left wing. Lazaro waits. Lazaro still going now to the top of the key. Drops back. Has Racine on the right. There isn't a shot clock in high school. Can take as much time as you need. Lazaro, 3 from the left wing. Bang! Nothing but net. 10-8. Holy Cross only has a 2-point lead over Career. 2:12 remaining here in the first quarter. And then a steal by the Career Academy Spartans. Racine waits, has Watson all by his lonesome 3, and they get the lead back, does the Spartans. 5 points by Marquand Watson, 11-10. Spartans have the lead for the second time over Holy Cross in this first quarter. 1:50 remaining in the first. Etienne back at the top. Holy Cross will wait until their players are in the proper position. They do have Akili Evans on the right corner. Moser back to Etienne. Etienne, 3. Hard. Missed shot. Lazaro on the rebound. Lazaro was pressing. Finds Simone. Simone just gets by Etienne, sticking close. Lazaro, right wing, switches back out to Racine on the left wing. Has Rafael Prado at the top of the key. Prado with a semi-pick. Links Racine back to Lazaro. Lazaro is Ryan Olsen telling his team, put their hands up. 3 from Racine. No good. Jack Green fighting for it. Still in the air. Marquand Watson on the rebound. Second chance. And a foul on Etienne. And Etienne can't believe it. But that's going to go down as his first. Team second.
Number 3, Haley Etienne is first. Team second.
Putting Watson at the free throw line. 2 shots. So far as 5 points on the day is Marquand Watson. First shot, missed.
Career substitution for 1, Jonathan Edwards. Number 2, Zion Locke. Cross number 11, Brown. Number 24, Arthur Pappas.
2 substitutions coming into the game. Number 2, Zion Lott in for Waterbury Career Academy. Quorum Brown in for Holy Cross. Second free throw made by Watson. Make it 12-10. First free throw missed. Second free throw made by Watson. Quorum Brown, former football player as well, a senior on this team. Very senior-laden is the Holy Cross Crusaders. Etienne on the right wing has Quorum Brown on the left wing. Quorum Brown swinging back around. Also into the game for Holy Cross, number 21, Anthony Pappas, Arthur Pappas. Etienne to Pappas. Pappas waits, and then blocked by Marquand Watson. Oh, I can't believe that. Zion Lott loses the handle, still on the ground. Etienne has it, regains it, whistle blown. But let's just rewind it back a second. Marquand Watson stretching out with the right hand to block Pappas. This is what Marquand Watson has extreme hops. Let me tell you. And speaking of hops, now we're bringing in the tank, the former running back for Holy Cross, Alex Ward. And if I were you, I'd stay away if you're Career Academy, because when he's running in, he's going to bulldoze you as he's done both defensive linemen and cornerbacks. Jack Green, left corner, gives over to Ward. Ward goes up, can't finish. Career Academy has the ball. Edwards on the right wing. Edwards makes a move behind with the left hand off the glass, can't complete it. Watson fighting for it. Second chance missed. Rebounded by Alex Ward. Ward, horizontal pass over to Etienne. Etienne bringing it up, drops back a tad with Zion Lott giving him about 10 feet of space. Has Quorum Brown to the left of him. And as I say Brown's name, he gets the ball, floats it back out to Pappas, and he turns it over a little bit too high from Quorum Brown. That's Holy Cross's 4th turnover. Career Academy has 3. So far, 3 threes made by Career, 2 by Holy Cross. Floater from Racine, no good. And at the end of the first quarter, 12-10. Spartans have the lead over Holy Cross. Chris Saunders on the call for this DET Sports Media production. Game 3 in the first round of the NVL tournament. First game was won by Torrington, 58-56. Game 2 broadcasted right here on DET, won by Crosby, 90-74. And this game is going to be exciting, let me tell you. We'll be right back.
tournament time.
Yeah, I was going to tell Bobby, like, when he said, like, I'll do the dog thing, I was like, yeah, I was going to have you do the last quarter.
Oh, no, he said I'm doing the whole freaking game.
No, I meant for us. Scoring totals on both sides, starting with the Career Academy Spartans, because they're ahead. You got 6 points from Watson, 3 from Edwards, 3 from Lazaro, and for Holy Cross, 2 from Evans, 2 from Green, 3 from Lombardi, 3 from Moser, making it the score it is right now, 12-10. Swinging around Lazaro, back to Racine. Career Academy to Zion Lott. Edwards at the top of the key. Career Academy still working. Racine. Edwards now back at the top. Edwards to Zion Lott. 3, contested, no good. Pop is on the rebound. Has Etienne. Etienne on the left side. Etienne gonna bring it up. Only starters into the game right now. Racine, Edwards, and Watson who start off the game. Pop is on the right corner. Swings it back to Coron Brown. Wide open 3 from Lombardi. Bang! 6 points for Lombardi. And Holy Cross regains the lead, 13-12 over the Spartans. 7:10 remaining here in the second quarter. The tenacious defense of Holy Cross force a turnover. That's the 4th. Etienne, left hand, can't finish. Missed opportunity for Holy Cross. And there's the dangerous Marquand Watson. Switches to the right hand and counted for the and one. Marquand Watson is a beast.
Holy Cross foul, number 11, Coron Brown.
And it'll be on Coron Brown, his first, team's third. Watson with 8 points in the game, trying to make it 9 here. Had 6 points in the first quarter. Free throw coming, good. 9 points for Marquand Watson. 6:55 remaining here in the second quarter. Holy Cross down against the Spartans, 15-13. Etienne gets away with a travel there, and Ron O'Leary can't believe it. Pleading with De Los Santos, one of the side refs. Coron Brown back to Etienne. Etienne to Lombardi on the right wing. Back to Etienne again. Has an open 3, long range. Bang! That kid shot it from all the way from Holy Cross, let me tell you. And Holy Cross regains the lead right back, 16-15 over the Spartans. 6:24 remaining here in the second quarter. Langston Racine passes half court, trying to get by 3/4 of the court. Holy Cross sticking by, and now another foul called, this time on a push by Coron Brown. That's his second quickly, team's 4th.
Holy Cross foul, number 11, Coron Brown. Second, team's 4th.
And Javon Myrtle, the sophomore, coming in for Etienne. And Akili Evans, I would think, coming in for Coron Brown, and he knows it. No, he's not going to come in for Coron Brown. It's going to be Pappas. Interesting. So we're going to keep Brown in with 2 personal fouls with 6:18 remaining here in the second quarter. That's something to watch. Langston Racine finds Lazaro. Lazaro from the left wing to Edwards, swing back around his Holy Cross, or correction, is the Spartans. Give and go. Watson to Edwards, good. 5 points for Edwards. Spartans regain the lead right back, 17-16. They're up by 1. 5:56 remaining here in the second quarter. Akili Evans, horizontal pass to Myrtle. Myrtle dropping back. A sophomore on this team, one of the youngest players on this roster. Myrtle has Coron Brown on the right wing, has Akili Evans on the left wing. Finds Lombardi. Lombardi waits. Lombardi's now going to make a move. Has Akili Evans. Akili Evans is going to wait. Driving to the paint. Makes a move. Right hand can't finish. Off the hands. Oh, they're not going to say it. Looked like it was off of Ward. They're going to say, though, last touch by Career. Back over. Rather stay with Holy Cross. Substitution coming in now. Coron Brown will be out. Jack Green back in. So Alex Ward inbounding for Holy Cross. Ward, Jack Green, left elbow, shot, no good. Now the rebound is Edwards for Career Academy. Edwards trying to go coast to coast. Decides to maybe try to put up the shot, but was tipped, however, by Holy Cross, but a foul by the Crusaders. Foul by number 1, Javon Murtho, his first, team's 5th. Inbounding is Lazaro. Lazaro waits. Lazaro looks. Floats it over, has Langston Racine. Racine just stays in bounds. Zion Lott back to reset. Now Racine on the left corner. Racine points out to Lott with the right hand to go towards the right corner, and he does. Now back into the right wing. Zion Lott guarded by Lombardi. Back out to Marquand Watson. Watson to Lazaro. Lazaro from the left wing. Lazaro makes a move. Will bounce past to Racine. Now finds Edwards in the left low post, working on Alex Ward. Kicks it back out. Racine, 3. No good. Marquand Watson on the rebound, puts it up, foul. And he's almost impossible to be able to block is Marquand Watson as that foul's on Jack Green. That's his first, team 6th. And it's starting to rack up the team fouls as we have 4:56 remaining in this second quarter. Holy Cross against Career Academy. First free throw, good.
Career substitution for 14, Khalil Simon.
Simon into the game for Lott. Career Academy with a 2-point lead, trying to make it 3. First free throw, good. Or second free throw, correction. So both free throws made by Watson. Career Academy is up 19-16 over Holy Cross. 4:50 remaining here in the second quarter. Jack Green to Myrtle, and Myrtle's going to get called with a travel. That's a young man's mistake. Forward turnover. And Lombardi's going to be taken out. Coming in, Sam Henderlight, the junior, for Holy Cross. Career Academy up 19-16. 4:46 remaining in the second quarter. Chris Saunders on the call for this DET Sports Media production. Game 3 in the first round of the NVL tournament between the Waterbury Career Academy Spartans and the Holy Cross Crusaders. Alex Ward almost had it taken away, but hey, you know what? He saw a crease like he would if he was a running back going through the line or through his offensive line between the left tackle and the left guard. Good effort from Alex Ward, number 42. Jonathan Edwards finds Watson, and Watson can't finish, puts it up for a second time and does. 21-16, Career has the lead over Holy Cross. 4:20 remaining here in the second quarter. Keely Evans passes half court. Horizontal pass over to Henderlight. Henderlight back to Jack Green near the 3-point line. Finds a Keely Evans, 3. Short, fighting for it. Ward gets the rebound, dribbles once, puts it up. Blocked by Marquand Watson, but they're going to call a foul on Watson. No, they're going to call it on Simon, not Watson. They're going to call it on Khalil Simon, number 14, his first, team second. Alex Ward, questionable at best from the free throw line, trying to make 2 here. First free throw, no good. Rafael Prado coming into the game for Lazaro, and you know what? I think Ronan thinks probably the same way as I am. Bring in the big guy that we have, one of our biggest players, to go up against Ward. And it's kind of funny, both of them football players as well, and Prado and Ward. Second free throw by Ward, short. Back on the possession, long pass over, trying to block it over is Keely Evans, kind of contested the shot from Simon, and missed opportunity for Career Academy. Keely Evans tried to find the open player on the right corner was Myrtle. Instead, almost turned it over, but Langston Racine stepped out of bounds, and it will stay with Holy Cross. Myrtle inbounding, has a Keely Evans at the top of the key. Keely Evans give and go to Moser. Back to Myrtle, 3 from the right wing. Bang! Big 3 from Javon Myrtle. Holy Cross now cuts the deficit down to 2. Moser trying to guard Watson. Fadeaway 3. Bang! From Marquand Watson. And it leads back up 24-19. Career Academy with it's one of its biggest leads over Holy Cross. Long pass over. Jack Green has it for Holy Cross. Jack Green kicks it back out. 3 from Henderlight. Left corner, no good. Marquand Watson has it. Marquand Watson, give and go over to Racine. Racine trying to go coast to coast, switches to the left hand, can't finish. Watson missed the opportunity there. Wide open is Jack Green. Jack Green goes up, but then contested by Edwards. And Career Academy has the ball right back. Racine has it, over to Watson. No, he's not going to give it to Watson. He's going to take it himself as Racine. First 2 points for Racine, 26-19. Momentum shifting towards Career Academy. 2:42 remaining here in the second quarter. Jack Green to Myrtle. 3 from the top, good! Second straight 3 made for Myrtle. 26-22, 4-point lead for the Crusaders. 2:28 remaining here in the second quarter. And then a turnover by Rafael Prado does the Spartans. Akili Evans, no look to Jack Green. And they're going to call a block on Prado. They were looking for a charge, but instead, nope, that's going to be a foul on Prado. That's his first, team's third. That's Akili Evans at the free throw line. Correction, no, will not. He'll be taking the ball, inbounding the ball. Spartans still up 26-22 over the Crusaders. Henderlight, three from the left corner. Good! And Holy Cross is shooting nothing but threes in this second quarter. 5 so far. We're still about 2:10 remaining in this second quarter. Fight for the ball. Edwards down, gives it right back over to Holy Cross. Jack Green dribbles once, twice. Good! And Holy Cross regains the lead. First two made by Holy Cross. And a timeout call by Ronan O'Leary. With the score 27-26, Holy Cross over the Waterbury Career Academy Spartans. 1:56 remaining in this second quarter. On the court for Career Academy, Prado, Racine, Edwards, Lazaro, and Watson. And for Holy Cross, as they lead 27-26 over Career, you do have Henderlight, Myrtle, Evans, Green, and Moser. Career Academy trying to get by half court. They do. They do have, however, 7 turnovers. Have to be careful here. Lazaro to Edwards on the right wing, has Racine on the left wing. Marquand in the left corner. And then Rafael Prado sticking both of his hands up near the top of the key. Lazaro trying to give it over to Watson. Lazaro still waiting, gets the ball right back. Prado in the left low post, lose the handle. Marquand Watson saves it, but gives it right to Holy Cross. They're pressing. Jack Green switches to the left, can't finish. But it will stay, however, with Holy Cross, as it was last touched by both, looked to be Edwards and Lazaro. With under 1:30 to play in this second quarter, Holy Cross has the lead, 27-26 over the Waterbury Academy Spartans. Henderlight in the left corner, gives it to Jack Green. Jack Green in the left wing, has Murtho in the right wing. Evans fakes it, 3, a little bit hard, he's not getting enough arc on the 3. As a give and go, lob over to Watson. Oh my gosh! Holy cow! Edwards to Watson with the finish. And Watson's a human highlight reel. And Career Academy regains the lead, 28-27 over Holy Cross. Moser swings it back out. 3 from Jack Green. Short on the rebound is Edwards. And Edwards finds Lazaro to Prado. Prado has it stripped away by Akili Evans. Akili Evans is going to spin, go up, and Edwards is going to take it right back. A jump ball called. It'll stay with Holy Cross. But Jonathan Edwards, the young fella, coming up big in this game. Akili Evans inbounding for Holy Cross. They're down by 1. 31 seconds remaining. Myrtle, 3, fadeaway, good, and counted for the and 1. Oh my gosh. And he lost his shoe on top of it. That's going to be on Lazaro, his first, team's 4th. The sophomore coming up huge in this game. Has 9 points, trying to make it 10. All of his points on 3s. No good. Holy Cross up by 2 over Career. 30-28, 23 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Watson didn't take it himself, switches to the left hand. Good. Marquand Watson having a day. And so is the entire second half to play. 12 seconds remaining in this first half. Lazaro fighting for it against Akili Evans. Akili Evans just regains possession. Evans then has it stripped away by Racine. Racine to Lazaro. Doesn't finish, but he will be at the free throw line for 2 shots. And the foul will be on Moser. That's his first, team 7th. Lazaro has so far 3 points in this game, trying to make it 4 and 5. And put career up by 2 with 1.3 seconds remaining. However, does have to make his free throws. First shot. Good. Career up 31-30, trying to get up by 2. Second free throw made, the first is Lazaro, and he makes the second. Career up by 2. Akili Evans, he's going to toss it before the buzzer. Oh, no good. Almost had it. But what a way to end the first half with career up 32-30 over Holy Cross. We'll be back in a couple minutes to go over stats and what both teams have to do in order to adjust. What a first half by both teams. Chris Saunders for this DET Sports Media production. For Game 3 in the first round of the NVL tournament, Game 1 was won by Torrington. Game 2 won by Crosby. Game 3, we're about to find out in less than 10 minutes before we start the third and then fourth quarters. We'll be right back. Scoring totals for both sides. We'll start with the leading team right now, the Waterbury Career Academy Spartans. They do have Marquand Watson with 20, 2 from Racine, 5 from Edwards, and 5 from Lazaro. And for Holy Cross, it's more spread out, but there's a big difference, and I'll tell you that in a minute. Javon Myrtle leads with 9, and then Henderlight with 3, Moser with 3, Lombardi with 6, 4 from Jack Green, 3 from Etienne, 2 from Evans. But here's the biggest thing. They made 6 threes in that second quarter, a total of 8 in the first half alone. And they've only made 3 twos. We saw this happen in a game earlier today, Game 1 against Torrington and Woolkett. Although it was a little bit more of Woolkett leading than Torrington because they made 12 threes in that first half. And the old adage is, you live by the 3, you die by the 3. Well, Woolkett, if you haven't noticed and you haven't been keeping track of today's games, they lost by 2. And that's what happens when you live so much by the 3-point line, living from beyond the arc. There's going to be times where you're going to get cold. And if Holy Cross does not make the adjustments, I can't see them continuing this 3-palooza that they are. And you look at career, they have not, for a career, they really haven't played their best basketball. They can play a lot better than what they are now. Edwards can be, a guy who can score multiple facets. Racine can, Simone can as well. But this is a team in career that I think can be very dangerous going forward, not just in this NVL tournament, but the state tournament itself, because you look at what they are right now. They are in Division II, the same division as Crosby. They're in 13th place. The seeding will not be announced until after the conclusion of all the games played before they make the proper seedings. And as long as you have the big guy, Marquand Watson, who scored over 1,000 points and 1,000 rebounds this season, he has a bright future. And to see him grow from his freshman year on, it's something to watch, and it's a real pleasure to be able to see. But this career academy team, for what they've dealt with as a whole, not just as a individual, but as a whole, losing Torres, losing Bynum, losing Barnaby to Crosby, dealing with adversity as all teams do throughout the season. They are in a place right now where I think, they were picked as a dark horse to get far in this NVL tournament. I'm almost safe to say they have an opportunity to make they have a shot to be able to go far in the state tournament if everything can click for them. And I think this is why being in games like this will help. But overall, they're really, looking at this, as a microcosm right now in this game, the only really problem with a player, with personal fouls is Coron Brown with 2. Everybody else really, Marquand Watson doesn't have any. Simone has 1, Edwards has 1, Prado has 1, Lazaro has 1. For Holy Cross, Evans and Etienne have 1 each. Brown, as I said, had 2. Moser has 1. So if you really want to compare, there's 3 starters for Holy Cross that have at least 1 personal foul. Career Academy has 3 starters as well with 1 personal foul each. So really not much of a disparity there. But we're set to begin the third quarter here. Chris Saunders on the call for Game 3 in the first round of this NVL tournament. Now we do have the first semifinal set up. It is Crosby against Torrington because of the way the bracket is, so that will be the two teams facing off here, and the winner of this game will play the winner of Sacred Heart and Ansonia. But before we can get there, we have the entire second half to play as the final talks and adjustments going through between Ronan O'Leary and Ryan Olson. O'Leary, the head coach for Career Academy, and for Holy Cross, Ryan Olson for the Crusaders. And on the floor for the Spartans, we do have Edwards, Racine, Watson, Lazaro, and Simone. As the players coming in right now for Ansonia, or I just gave it away, are the Ansonia Chargers. They will be playing against the Sacred Hearts in the fourth and final game in the first round of this NVL tournament. And Holy Cross will have Green, Moser, Evans, Etienne, and Lombardi, the same starting five. Holy Cross also will have the ball here in this third quarter. They will begin it. Jack Green inbounding, has Etienne. He throws it back. Etienne's going to take his time. Etienne wearing number 3, a former Sacred Heart player, now playing for Holy Cross. Almost loses the ball as Holy Cross, but Etienne's there to be able to retain it. Gets it by his Moser. He gives it over to Evans. Evans makes a move. Near the low post, kicks it back out. Lombardi, 3 from the right side. Good! You know what? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Holy Cross is hot from the three-point line. They're back up top, 33-32 over the Spartans. 7:30 remaining here in the third quarter. 3 from Career. Good! Off the hand of Simon. First points on the day for number 14. And Career Academy regains the lead right back, 35-33. Etienne on the left wing, Keely Evans on the right wing. Swings it back out to Lombardi. Lombardi drives in, tries to give it to Moser. A little bit too soft. Career Academy has the ball right back. Racine to Simon. Simon back out to Edwards. Edwards switches around. Lazaro, 3 from the left wing. A little bit short. Jack Green has the ball for Holy Cross. Give and go, Etienne back to Green. Green from the left wing. Evans in the left corner. Holy Cross going right to left. Jack Green shake and bake over to Moser. Moser to Etienne. Etienne, 3 from the right side. Good! All points scored by Holy Cross via the three-point line. Again, sound like a broken record here. They're back up top, 36-35 over the Spartans. Wide open 3 for Watson. Airballs it. Evans, the last one to touch it. No, they're going to say Edwards. Back over to Holy Cross. Evans inbounding, has Etienne. Back to Akili Evans. Evans only had 2 points in that first half. Evans over to Green. Green kicks it back out. Lombardi, 3 from the left corner. No good. Evans tried to finish it, but instead went over. Back in possession is Career. Whistle blown, and that's going to be a charge on Evans, or correction, on Edwards. His second, team's first. And Holy Cross has the ball right back. Ronan O'Leary not pleased with the call. Keely Evans inbounding, has Etienne. Etienne dribbles, gives over to Keely Evans on the left side. Back to Etienne on the right wing. Finds Jack Green. Jack Green fakes out Edwards, right hand, a little bit soft. Last touch, however, by Career. And second life for the Crusaders. And Ronan O'Leary screaming out to the Spartans, have to adjust here. Wide open is Green, blocked by Edwards. And off of Watson, and Watson did not see Jack Green. And the senior, Green, being able to get behind Watson and just hit it out, but allow it to touch his left knee and to stay with Holy Cross. Etienne looks, gives it over to Green, contested, but makes the 2 and shows emotion. 6 points for Jack Green. 38-35. 3-point lead for Holy Cross. 2 players on, switching around. Going up is Career for 2, can't finish. Moser on the rebound. That was Lazaro. Jack Green bringing it up. Green give and go to Lombardi in the right corner, makes a move past Racine, right hand floater, good! Lombardi with 5 points in this third quarter. As Holy Cross leads 40-35, they lead by 5 points. 5:15 remaining here in the third. Wide open is Simone, 3, fade away, good! from Simon. 6 points on the day. And Holy Cross only has a 2-point lead over the Crusaders. 2 players on Etienne. Finds Lombardi, right hand floater, low soft. And Marquand Watson, he sees red. Watson goes, contested, fouled. He'll be at the free throw line, 2 shots.
Holy Cross foul, number 22, Jack Green. His second team
That'll be
first.
on Green, his second
Marquand
team's
Watson
first.
line, 2 shots.
Marquand Watson waiting for the 2 free throws here. Holy Cross only up by 2. Each team with 1 team foul apiece. 4:50 remaining in the third quarter. First free throw coming from Watson. Has 20 points. Misses the first. Watson waiting to try to at least make 1 here. Second free throw missed. 0 for 2 is Watson. And the lead still stays Holy Cross up by 2, 40-38. Etienne on the right wing has Evans on the left wing. Evans gonna wait. Evans still waits. Sticking his arms out is Simon. Has Moser in the left corner. Holy Cross going right to left. Evans swings it around to Etienne. Etienne screaming out to his teammates, have to motion. Evans, left wing shot. A little bit too hard. Watson on the rebound and hits it off of Lombardi. And back over to Career Academy. A heads-up play by Watson. Knew that it was going to be hard for him to be able to keep that ball in bounds and keep it Career Academy ball. So he throws it off of Lombardi, and it'll stay with the Spartans. 4:22 remaining in this third quarter. Racine fakes it out, has Edwards on the right wing. Edwards gets by Lombardi. Edwards trying to get it to the right corner to Simon. Now to Lazaro. Can't finish. Rebounded by Holy Cross. That's Lombardi. Lombardi, horizontal pass to Evans. Evans working on Watson, kicks it back out to Green. Green's gonna make a move to Etienne. Etienne carries, right hand floater, good! And with a little bit of kissing luck after that. 42-38, under 4 to play in the third quarter. Holy Cross with the lead over the Spartans. Edwards to Racine on the left wing. Edwards makes a move, floats it up to Watson, but instead doesn't even need Watson. With the left hand off the glass, good from Edwards, 7 points on the day. And Holy Cross with only a 2-point lead over the Spartans. And the crowd for the Spartans trying to cheer on their team. They're only down by 2. Achille Evans from the left wing. Decides not to shoot it, has Moser, switches back out to Evans. Evans, no look pass to Lombardi. Lombardi, back out to Evans, wide open 3 from the top of the key. Bang! And a little bit of light from Evans, 5 points on the day. 45-40, back to a 5-point lead for Holy Cross. 3:04 remaining in this third quarter. Edwards to Racine, back to Watson. Watson has 2 players on, wide open is Simon. Simon almost loses the handle, and he does. Holy Cross has it, no foul called. Davis is gonna wait, correction, that's Evans. Evans goes up, no foul called again. Evans go up a second time, blocked by Edwards. And it'll stay with Holy Cross. And Alex Ward coming in for Kyle Moser. Nikhili Evans inbounding the ball with 2:45 remaining in this third quarter. The head coach Ryan Olson on the right corner for Holy Cross. 3 made by Jack Green, no good, rebounded by Keely Evans, but then has it taken away by Edwards for the Spartans. Edwards waits, back out, 3 to Racine, back out again to Lazaro. And 3 free throws coming for Lazaro. That's gonna be on Jack Green. That's his third, team second. And Jack Green's pleading his case. But you know what? You're not gonna win it, especially with the Zebras. That call made by Cafaro. Al Cafaro, one of the 2 refs along with Jose Dos Santos. First free throw from Lazaro, good. Make it 6. Each team scored 20 points in the second quarter. Right now, they're well surpassed that. Second free throw missed by Lazaro. Correction, they're not well surpassed that just yet. Still plenty of time left. Third free throw, good. 2 for 3 is Lazaro. We'll take a 30-second timeout. Does Career Academy with the score 45-42. Holy Cross with the lead over the Spartans. 2:33 remaining here in the third quarter. 3 threes made by Holy Cross, along with 3 twos. And then you look at the Spartans right now, 2 threes, 1 2, and then 2 free throws made. (15-10) is the run right now. Holy Cross has scored over the Spartans. And that's why, realistically, the lead is back with Holy Cross right now. Although they're only up by 3, a game that has been back and forth between the first quarter, the second quarter, and then now the third. An evenly composed game between the number 4 seed, Holy Cross Crusaders, and the number 5 seed, Waterbury Career Academy Spartans. And currently on the court is Ron O'Leary talking over with Jonathan Edwards, as well as Racine and Zion Lott. The Spartans will have Lott, Edwards, Racine, Simone, and Marquand Watson. And Watson's kind of signaling out to Ronan somehow, and Watson kind of shaking his head. That's interesting right there, as Alex Ward says something right back for Holy Cross. As Crusaders have the ball, bringing it up is Etienne. Etienne at the top has Jack Green. Jack Green fakes it out, gonna drive in, kicks it back out to Myrtle. 3, no good, short, rebounded by Green, puts up with the right hand, second chance opportunity, good for Jack Green. 8 points on the day for Green, 47-42, Holy Cross with the lead over Waterbury Career Academy. Edwards to Lott. Lott's working in the right low post. Lott kicks it back out to Edwards. Edwards makes a move, and he collides with Ward. And you know what? Edwards just fell down, but if you're Edwards, you can't be ashamed because that's happened to 99.9% of the people in the NVL. 2 shots coming for Edwards. First shot coming for Edwards, left hand, no good. Free throws have been huge as they were in the last 2 games, and that will continue in the game of basketball. They are called free throws for a reason. Second free throw, good. First free throw missed, second made. 47-43, under 2 to play. Holy Cross with the lead still over the Spartans. Etienne on the left wing. Etienne driving in, has Quorum Brown. Back over to Myrtle. Myrtle gives it to Etienne on the right wing. Etienne's going to drive in, puts it up. Good! And I don't know how some of these shots are going in for Etienne, but you know what? Better be lucky than good sometimes. 49-43, Holy Cross still leading over the Career Academy Spartans, and Jack Green almost takes it away. The effort from Holy Cross right now sticking on this Career Academy team. And on the floor for Holy Cross is Myrtle, Etienne, Brown, Green, Ward. Career Academy with Edwards and Racine, as well as Simon, Lott, and Watson. Has Lott, 3 from the right wing. No good. Doesn't even touch the basket, hit the glass. Etienne has it. Etienne bringing it up, has Marquand Watson behind, swings it back out to Brown. Brown dribbles once, now twice, gives it over to Jack Green. Jack Green trying to get by, turns over the ball, a rare turnover for Jack Green. Career Academy pressing, Ward slaps it out, Edwards regains possession and puts it up for 2 and shows emotion. 49-45, under a minute to play. Holy Cross with a 4-point lead over Waterbury Career Academy. Etienne on the left wing. Racine, give and go to Brown. Brown back over to Myrtle, 40 to play. Myrtle almost loses it, but regains it. Jack Green to Etienne. Etienne finds Myrtle from the free throw line. 2, just short. Green on the rebound. 1 dribble, right hand. Doesn't even get close to the basket. Almost airballs it, but then Quorum Brown fighting for it. And gives it over to Etienne, but a quick timeout called by Holy Cross with the score of 49-45. As they have the lead over the Waterbury Career Academy Spartans. 21.5 seconds remaining in this third quarter.
4-0-7. Once again, 3-2-7, 2-4-0-7. The winning ticket, please report to the concession stand.
Mark 1 hasn't scored this quarter, has he? disappears, the team disappears.
So far, the scoring totals have been for Waterbury Career Academy: 6 for Simon, 5 from Edwards, and 2 from Lazaro. Watson has yet to score in this game. And when you're the best player, second leading scorer in the NVL, if you don't score, you can kind of see the team slowly dictate right now, where Holy Cross has won at least the battle right now with Watson. He has not scored. Scored 20 in the first half, has yet to score yet. Holy Cross with the ball. They have it with Etienne bringing it up, number 3. Smallest player on the court. Etienne switches to the left, now the right hand, back to the center part of the court. Holy Cross will hold off for the final shot. Jack Green has Moser, number 30, in front. Jack Green gets called with a travel. 9th turnover for Holy Cross. And now because of that turnover, Career Academy does have a chance to at least cut down the deficit a tad before we begin the 4th quarter here. Edwards inbounding to Watson. Watson finds Racine. 3 from the right wing. Bang! And what a way to end the 3rd quarter. 5 points for Racine. And now it's only a 1-point deficit for Holy Cross, or for Career Academy, and a 1-point lead for Holy Cross. Better stay tuned. This 4th quarter is going to be exciting. Back and forth we go. He who streaks last could possibly decide the game. Chris Saunders with his DET Sports Media Production. Round 1 in the NVL tournament, Game 3 between the Waterbury Career Academy Spartans and the Holy Cross Crusaders. We'll be right back. And the Spartan fans trying to cheer on their team. They know, they can smell it. It's there. I wouldn't even call this an upset if Career Academy was to beat Holy Cross, but this is the rubber match, trying to win the 3rd game of a quote-unquote baseball quote 3-game series. Edwards going in, contested, right to Holy Cross. Help from Moser and Jack Green. Holy Cross's first possession here in the 4th quarter. Keely Evans on the left side. Evans with only 5 points on the day. Jack Green with 8, Etienne with 10, Lombardi with 11. All the scoring for, and a push on Lazaro. Lazaro's second, team second. But in terms of the scoring, Holy Cross kept Marquand Watson off the boards, scored 0 points in that 3rd quarter, had 20 in the first half. Lombardi inbounding, Lombardi's looking, still looking. Floats over to Jack Green in the corner. Jack Green trying to get by. He does. Gives over to Moser. Moser to Etienne. Etienne with Racine guarding him. Etienne spinning. Floats it back out to Lombardi. Regains the possession as Holy Cross. Long 3 from Lombardi. Airballs it. But Moser, being at the right place at the right time, keeps it alive for Holy Cross. Evans to Green. Green working on Lazaro. Green dropping back. Evans, 3 from the right wing. No good. Edwards has the ball right back for Career. Has Watson. Watson off the glass, hard and good. First points for Watson since the end of the 2nd quarter. And Career Academy regains the lead, 50-49. Lombardi on the right wing. Lombardi looking at the top of the key is Evans. Evans makes a move, going into the paint, right hand, count it! And Evans showing off a nice move right there. Possible 3-point play. Lazaro quickly picks up his 3rd personal foul, team's 3rd. Evans with a chance to put Holy Cross up by 2. Free throw, missed, but Lombardi has it. Missed opportunity for Career. Lombardi to Green. Green, fade away, blocked by Watson, but then Green gets it right back for Holy Cross. 3 from Etienne from the left wing. Bang! 13 points for Etienne. It's now 54-50. Holy Cross up by 4 over the Spartans. Racine at the top. Back over to Lazaro. Now Watson with Jack Green sticking close. Watson might have to take over this game. 3 from Simon, and he answers right back. 9 points, all coming from the arc for Simon. 54-53. It's now only a 1-point lead for Holy Cross. 2 from Green, no good. Watson on the rebound. Watson bringing it up. Gets past 3/4 of the court. Leaving open is Simon for the lead. Can't do it. Fighting for, however, is Holy Cross, but last touch by Racine. And Racine shaking his head, nope, that's a bad call. But regardless, Holy Cross has the ball right back.
Rear substitution number 20, Daryl Coombs.
Daryl Coombs into the game for Waterbury Career. Out is number 13, Lawrence Lazaro. So Coombs in, Lazaro out. Etienne swings it back out to Evans on the right wing. Has Etienne on the left, Jack Green in the paint, or rather beyond the paint, near the arc. In the corners, Moser and Lombardi. Etienne with the Spartans crowd screaming defense. Moser, wide open is Etienne. He's feeling it. 3, but he's going to be fouled. 3 free throws coming for Etienne. And that foul on Edwards is going to put him in a predicament. 3 personal fouls, team's 4th.
Team's 4th. Haley Etienne at the line, 3 shots.
Etienne, 1 of 3 free throws coming. First free throw made. Etienne waits, dribbles 3 times. Shot goes. Good. Third free throw waiting, 2 for 2 is Etienne. Can he make it 3? Shot goes, good. With 5:10 to play here in the 4th quarter. Holy Cross has the lead over Waterbury Career Academy. And Etienne almost had it taken away from Combs. Score 57-53, Crusaders with the lead over Waterbury Career. But a game that's been back and forth, this is far from over. Edwards at the top of the key, the one who committed the foul on Etienne. Has Simon. Simon back over to Edwards. Edwards pass 3/4 to the court, 1 bounce pass to Racine. 3, no good. And Jack Green on the rebound. Jack Green's gonna now dribble with the right. To the left, now behind is Etienne. Etienne's gonna slowly bring it up, gonna take his time. As Akili Evans to the left, Green to the right, gives it to Green. Green makes a move past Coombs. Behind, wide open is Green. Now Moser, 3 from the left wing. Can't finish. Career Academy on the rebound. Racine picks his head up, has a wide open Watson. Watson, 3 in front of Moser's face. Can't finish. Coombs on the rebound. Coombs goes back. Still has the possession, his career. Tries to give it to Edwards in the right low post, but then turns over the ball. Holy Cross has to get it away, and a quick timeout call by Holy Cross with 4:13 remaining here in the 4th quarter. 57-53. Holy Cross with the lead over Career. Chris Saunders on the call for Game 3 in the first round of this NVL tournament between the number 4 seed Holy Cross Crusaders and the number 5 seed Waterbury Career Academy Spartans. We'll be right back.
They have to flash Mark Fun on that press up the middle. Give him the ball, let him go. That's what they're doing wrong. He's not going to, he's disappeared in the corner. Flash him up to the middle, get the ball, let him go there. Yeah. But this is what they're not doing. You got to put the ball in the scorer's hands. You got to flash him in the middle, let him get the ball in the press, and let him take it in. No one can stop him. No one can stop him. Once he gets that ball in the open court, no one's going to stop him. You're going to have to tell him that if he doesn't fix it. Stay. Wrong place, wrong time. You know, you often do it in the wrong place at the wrong time. Guilty by association.
On the floor for Career Academy, Watson, Simon, Coombs, Racine, Edwards, and for Holy Cross, Moser, Lombardi, Green, Evans, and Etienne. 4:13 remaining here in the 4th quarter. 57-53. Holy Cross with the lead over Career. Winner of this game will play the winner of Sacred Heart and Ansonia. Jack Green slowly bringing it up. Vertical pass over to Etienne. Etienne back to Green. Green hands it off to Etienne behind near middle court. Now Jack Green in the left wing has Moser with the pick on Watson. Jack Green, fade away, 5-footer, can't finish, gets his own rebound, missed opportunity for a career, but then tipped by Edwards. But then Etienne fighting for it for Holy Cross, trying to get by, and a whistle has been blown. A foul on Career. And Cafaro saw something. That's going to be on Combs. His first, team's fifth. Still staying with the Crusaders ball. Keely Evans inbounding. Evans to Moser. Now to Lombardi. 3. No good. Edwards on the rebound. Edwards has a wide open Watson. Watson spinning. Right low post. Call for the foul. 2 free throws coming for Watson. And that's what you have to do. Give the ball to Watson. You saw the success that Career had when he was getting the ball. Fouls on Etienne, his second.
1, 2, 3.
His fourth. Marquand Watson spinning in his hand, right. Shot goes. Good.
There you go.
3 points in the fourth quarter. 3 players subbed in. Ward, Myrtle. Or correction, 2 players subbed in as Moser and Lombardi are out. In Myrtle and Alex Ward. Dribble threes. Times. Right hand shot. No good. But then Lazaro on the rebound puts up with the right hand and finishes it. Don't make one, but you know what? Get that for 2. 57-56, the lead down to 1 for Holy Cross against the Spartans. 3:25 remaining in the fourth quarter. Keely Evans waving up to Jack Green in the left wing. Now in the center part of the court has Myrtle. Myrtle goes to the left. Right hand fade away, can't finish. Lazaro on the rebound for the Career. And a whistle blown on Holy Cross. That's going to put them at 5. Fouls on Myrtle, his second. Moser in, Jack Green out. Career with the lead. We're possibly here to get the lead back. Langston Racine at the top. Has Simon. Simon back over to Langston Racine. Now Lazaro. Lazaro makes a move. Lazaro looking over to Edwards. Ward fighting for it, still in play. Evans trying to save it in the corner, but just out of bounds. They'll be back over to Career Academy. Ron O'Leary, if I heard him right, I think you said Alabama. That's the offensive call for Career Academy in this offensive possession. Evans trying to take it out. Now Ron O'Leary taking it, switching it back. Possession staying with the Spartans. Jonathan Edwards now switching from behind the baskets and now on the right corner. Finds Simon. Simon, 2 players on, back to Racine to reset. Racine has Edwards on the right, Lazaro on the left. Has Watson in the free throw line. 1 bounce pass over to Lazaro. Hits Moser. And the foul's going to be on Moser. That's his second, team 6th. Again, Ron O'Leary saying Alabama again. Last time it didn't work. Let's see this time if it will. Edwards inbounding. Edwards looks, still looks, still looks. Finds Racine for the lead. Airballs it. Fighting for it is Watson. He puts it up right hand, can't finish. Gets his own rebound a second time, third time, goes up, and he can't be stopped. Count it! This young man cannot be stopped. Possible 3-point play here. That's Keely Evans' second, team 7th. No team in the NVL has an answer for Marquand Watson. It's as simple as that. Free throw coming, misses it, Ward has it. Gives it over to Myrtle, behind is Etienne. But have to make your free throws. That is crucial in a game this close. Keely Evans at the top of the key. Hearing the crowds on both sides for Holy Cross and the Spartans. Evans loses it, Holy Cross, back over to Career. Watson wants to take it himself, goes up. He loses the handle of the ball. It'll stay, however, with with Waterbury Career Academy. 2:26 remaining in this fourth quarter. Career Academy 58, Holy Cross 57. And Evans continuing to talk with Cafaro. He's got to be careful. He's letting him give his piece, but if he doesn't stop, technical foul will come. Edwards working on Ward, back over to Lazaro. Lazaro at the right wing, has Racine at the top. Giving space is Holy Cross. And again, the clock not on the side of either team. Whoever has the possession second to last. Three from Lazaro, no good. Evans trying to fight for as well as Edwards, and Edwards keeps it alive for Career Academy. Watson uses the right elbow to push Etienne, doesn't get the foul called against him. It'll stay with Holy Cross. And the next pausing in action will cause Jack Green to come back in for Holy Cross. Under 2 to play. Spartans fans screaming defense. Holy Cross wants offense. Moser to Ward. Ward makes a move to Etienne. Etienne behind. Etienne now in the center part of the court. Etienne, three from the top of the key. No good. Fighting for it. Myrtle can't find it, neither can Ward. Watson has numbers. Watson tries to give it too hard of a pass to Edwards. It'll stay with the Career Academy, and a smart timeout by Langston Racine with 1:30 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Spartans up by 1, 58-57. A game back and forth. Every possession, you can hear the crowd. You can almost imagine what the players are feeling right now, because it's almost like if we don't score here, we're going to lose. If we don't score at this possession, game's over. But it's almost like, you know what? These are the kind of games where it's like every possession means so much, and you're seeing that on both sides right now between the Waterbury Career Academy Spartans and Ryan Olson. If you're Rowan O'Leary, the head coach for the Spartans, you're almost telling your team, control the heartbeat. Don't take a shot if it's a low percentage shot. Wait for your shot. And if you're Ryan Olson for the Crusaders, you have an opportunity here if you can make a defensive play here where you can come up big. You're down by 1. No need to shoot a 3 here, albeit they've done that for basically this entire game. They've shot almost as many 3s, I think almost more 3s than 2s. I'd have to go back and count. But this game is going to come down to possession right here. This is going to be the possession that defines the game. We'll see which team can come out on the better side of it. Inbounding for Career Academy, or rather on the court for Career Academy, will be Edwards, Watson, Racine, Lazaro, and Simon. For Holy Cross will be Moser, Etienne, Evans, Lombardi, and Green. Inbounding is Edwards for Career Academy. Jumping in the air is Lombardi. Edwards shifts over to the left side, now the right, floats it over, has Racine sticking close as Etienne. Racine with Etienne, sticking close. Jack Green working on Watson. Watson can't go, and a foul on Jack Green. His 4th, team's 8th. Watson at the free throw line for 2 shots. That is big, but Watson has to make both free throws here.
Mark 1, 1, 2, 3.
Watson at the line, 2 shots.
Watson made 1 of 2 last time. Missed the first, made the second. Takes a breath. Right shot, no good. And Marquand rushing the free throws right now. Has not been very good from the free throw line. Does have, however, 25 points in the game. Could have more if he made free throws. Second free throw, good. 1 for 2, missed the first, made the second. 2-point lead for the Spartans against Holy Cross. 1:17 remaining. Akili Evans, left wing. Vertical pass to Lombardi, and a timeout call by Ryan Olson for Holy Cross. 1:13 remaining in the fourth quarter, 59-57. Career has the lead by 2 over Holy Cross. The winner of this game will play against the winner of Ansonia and Sacred Heart. The first semi is set and ready to go for Monday night. It will be Torrington against Crosby, a rematch of earlier in the season of which Torrington defeated Crosby, but now Crosby has an opportunity to be able to come up with, revenge the loss per se. Before we can get to that, this game has to conclude, and it's been quite a doozy here. Holy Cross does have the ball. They are inbounding. Lombardi, the inbounder. Holy Cross down by 2. Lombardi looks, has Moser. Moser with Watson sticking close. Moser to Jack Green. Jack Green working on Edwards. Jack Green, Lombardi putting up his right hand. He's calling for it, but not getting the ball. Etienne on the left, guarding him is Simon. Down to 1 minute in the fourth quarter. Jack Green, can you feel the emotions on both sides? 3 from Lombardi, bang! 14 points for Lombardi. Holy Cross regains the lead, 60-59. Racine on the left side. Racine now dropping back, has Edwards in the center. Racine, Lazaro, 3, no good. Watson trying to put up, he can't. Second time can't, third time can't, fourth time, good! Watson coming up big and trying to go coast to coast as Holy Cross. They miss it, but Jack Green has the second chance. Akili Evans trying to go up, has it tipped out, but a foul by Waterbury Career Academy. And Career can't believe it. That's Racine, his first, team 6th. Now a little bit of miscommunication going on here. It's not at the free throw line. Akili Evans wants the possible follow through, meaning that he would get 2 shots, but instead it's going to be an inbounds pass. Ryan Olson is tempted to call a timeout here. He wants to decide what's going on. And now there's Rowan O'Leary. If I'm getting this correctly, they're saying Ryan Olson called a timeout. But Ryan Olson telling Ronan he had 2 left. I do not know if they granted the timeout, but regardless, Holy Cross has the ball. Lombardi on the right corner, down to 20 seconds. Lombardi now up to the top of the key. Lombardi working, still working, still working. And now Ryan Olson calls a timeout with 12.8 seconds remaining. Holy Cross will have the final shot. Unless they turn over the ball, then that could change things. But interesting strategy right there is Ronan O'Leary is saying about what happened there that caused the foul on Racine. But Olson waiting until the clock ticked before calling a timeout. I really can't wrap my finger around that, why he would wait that long to call a timeout unless he wanted to make sure they burnt the clock long enough to then get the final shot. And being only down by 1, a 2 will win it. And that's, I think, something he's pressing to his team right now. We don't need a 3, we need a 2. That's all we need. Each team scoring 11 points in this fourth quarter alone. It's been as exciting as it has been for both sides. 12.8 seconds remaining. Career Academy, Edwards, Watson, Simon, Lazaro, Racine. And for Holy Cross, Moser, Green, Lombardi, Evans, and Etienne. Crowds are going on both sides. Moser loses the handle, and Waterbury Career Academy has it. Racine over to Simon. Simon loses the handle, and Holy Cross will have it right back. And Racine getting an earful from his teammate, Lazaro. But still, Holy Cross has to bring the ball up after the second, and that is the final timeout called by Holy Cross. They don't have any more remaining. So this will decide the game here. 6.8 seconds remaining. 61-60. Holy Cross down by 1.
Had it. Hold the ball, let him foul you.
On the floor for Holy Cross and for Career. First, the Spartans. Edwards, Lazaro, Watson, Racine, Simon. Holy Cross, Moser inbounding. Holy Cross down by 1. This will be for the game. A 2 will win it, or a 3 for Holy Cross. Moser to Jack Green. Over to Moser. Finds the Etienne. Etienne over to Lombardi. Has the 3. No good! And Waterbury Career Academy will win the game. Final score, 61-60. And what a way to win if you're the Waterbury Career Academy Spartans. They will advance to the semis to play the winner of Sacred Heart and Ansonia. The number 5 seed defeats the number 4 seed, Holy Cross Crusaders. As I said before, Waterbury Career Academy will advance to the semis, and they win the season series 2-1. And they continue their hot streaking play. They came in averaging 6, and they will continue that all the way into the semis. Wow. What a 2 games right here between Crosby and Naugatuck, and then Waterbury Career and Holy Cross. Both games exciting, and you know what? We're going to be broadcasting both those games on Monday. Crosby will be playing against Torrington, and then whoever plays against Career Academy, no matter if it's Sacred Heart or it's against Ansonia. What an exciting 2 games. Wow. And the point totals for both sides. Marquand Watson had 28 points. Simon had 9. Edwards with 20. And Racine with 5. And then you look at Holy Cross. Etienne, 16 points. Green with 8. Lombardi with 14. Evans with 7. Holy Cross, next time they play, will be in the state tournament once they get the brackets figured out. But final score, Waterbury Career 61, Holy Cross 60. Career advances to the semis to play the winner of Sacred Heart and Ansonia. So for everybody who's able to watch, hope you enjoy the game. Better make sure to stay tuned on Monday because it's going to be fun. So for myself, Chris Saunders, so long, here from the Reggie O'Brien Gymnasium. Have a good one, everybody.